Okay, ready? We're gonna stand up. 1, 2, 3.
Look at that pilot. Look at you.
Aren't you so handsome?
Hey, JJ.
He is
Say
super,
hi.
super cute.
Hello and welcome to Thursday. Can you say that? No, you're not going. You being shy.
We're at Lunch Bunch today, and Austin and Nikki are here with JJ, who is in his pilot getup, which is fantastic. And we've also got Roland and Dan.
Hi.
And then we're also here.
We're here, yes.
It would be hard for us to video this if we weren't here.
Yes. We've done it before, remember?
That's true.
Pandemic.
I guess it wouldn't be impossible. We resumed the vlog at dinner time where we were trying something else that is new. That is squash and chicken, along with red pepper flakes, sage, lemon zest, lemon slices, maple syrup, salt, pepper. Think that's it?
I think that's it too.
I think that's it. It's a little different.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure how this is gonna go.
It looks pretty on the pan.
It does look pretty on the pan. How does it taste in our mouths? I don't know. We'll know in maybe about 40 minutes. Maybe about 40 minutes. So about 40-ish minutes later, honestly, a little bit less, the chicken, we cut the chicken into smaller pieces so it would cook faster. But still, by the time we did everything, 40 minutes later, I'll show you mouse because it's prettier on the plate. Everything goes on top of a bed of kale and then is topped with cranberries. It looks better on a plate than in a bowl where it looks like a pile of garbage. But the plate is pretty.
The directions weren't super clear exactly about what to do with the kale. It was like, after this amount of time, add the kale and cranberries, but then it wasn't like serve, so it didn't even say to cook that if you were supposed to do that, so.
Instructions unclear. So we just did what we could. If you haven't been able to tell already, I'm sure by now you have. This is a healthy thing.
Chicken is good.
The chicken looks good. This is us attempting a. I mean, I don't feel like we really eat anything that's too terrible, but this is us attempting something that's particularly a healthy meal. And
I'm also really bored of all of our recipes too.
well, that's unkind to our recipe
No, I
book.
love our recipes, but like you just get sick of it. You're like, "Ugh, I don't want to do this again.
Well, these are truly very different. So this is weird, to be honest, for me. Like having something topped in.
I'm not used to
cranberries.
having savory butternut squash. I've only ever had it sweet.
I gotta admit, as weird as it is to have like cranberries just thrown on everything, they really do complement the lemon chicken in ways that I was not expecting. And the squash is good. I'm with you. I've never had it
Savory?
not sweet. You know, I've always had it as a sweet squash, but no, it works. It's, it's different, but none of it's bad. I also just realized we spent a lot of breakfast stream this morning talking about lemon chicken. And we made lemon chicken for dinner. And I don't believe that was planned. It's just completely coincidental, but sure. One day I should really replace the lights in this hallway. I don't know when. Do we have the lights?
We replaced all 8 of these. These are the ones we bought, the brighter ones.
Oh, so we
And
have.
kept all the others.
So
which
we
could go up there.
we actually do have some lights.
Yeah.
We just haven't done it.
We kept them for the bedroom and the.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the problem is they're so high up there that it requires the special
We have
thingy.
the tool, though.
We do have the tool. It's been a long time. I think the problem is it hasn't been a necessity. When something is a necessity, you deal with it. If it's not a necessity, sometimes you don't. I don't need this whole light to get to that room, and therefore I just might go an entire year and not replace it. To an extent, it's almost better not to replace it, right? Because then you're not drawing power that you don't need. I'm training myself not to use the lights by just not having the lights. Anyway, those look really good. That's a
They
big one.
taste like candy.
Oh.
I had one that was like this in color, because there's a couple light ones, but that's really it. And they are delicious.
Okay. I ended off this day. I sent out a tweet, and I can't remember exactly what I wrote, but the gist of the tweet was that I have worked really, really hard in the past, really to the point of exhaustion, and that I've made some pretty big steps this year to slow down. And I hope that the message of the tweet did not get misconstrued that something was wrong. Something's not wrong. If anything, something's just very right. It just took me a long time to get to this point. In fairness, in the past several years, I've slowed down. I've distributed work out. I've done less, and it's been good for me. But this year, in particular, I've made really big strides to reduce workload. And it's good. It's good. I just, there's certainly a part of me that wishes I would have done this sooner. And I'm still adjusting to it. And I think to some degree, I'll probably always struggle with work-life balance. I think that's something that'll just, I am in my heart a workaholic, and it's always going to be a problem. And I'll always have to be careful about taking on new ideas and new projects. But as I've done this more and more, I think I've really gotten good at being cautious. Far better than I was a decade ago, when I would just have an idea and jump into it and, hell or high water, make it work. And I'm a little more careful now. Before I dive into it, I really consider it from all angles and how it's going to change the amount that I'm doing on a day-to-day and a week-to-week basis. And I'm proud of myself. So hopefully that tweet didn't end up scaring anybody. I think most people understood what I was getting at. But yeah, I want to talk about this more in some future videos, because there's certainly a lot changing this year. In terms of, I guess, some of the work that we're doing, but then also how I'm approaching work. And they're positive changes. They're probably changes I should have implemented a long time ago, but better late than never, I suppose. And, for all of the trouble that my health has caused me this year, and it really has caused me some problems, it's also forced me to really slow down more than I probably would have. So I guess there's a little bit of good in the bad, and I'll take it. Anyway, still no call from the doctor about the CAT scan. Really thought that I would get it today, because I had the results from the imaging place on Monday. I thought for sure the doctor would call me within a few days. Hopefully next week. Thanks for watching. And as always, let's meet back tomorrow, shall we?